This is not the Ford Bronco Raptor, but it is a more special and exclusive Ford Bronco. This is the Ford Bronco Filson because it's the first time they've made a strategic alliance of this magnitude. With a company, between Ford and Filson, which is a clothing manufacturer for adventurers. Like this jacket you see me wearing. Yes, they make this kind of clothing and guarantee it for life. Their hallmark is durability and toughness. And this Ford Bronco really has some very special features that no other Bronco has. Welcome! In the front part, in terms of design, it keeps that structure and that Bronco identity. Like a Bronco Raptor, like other Broncos. But of course, it has the Bronco emblem itself, with a nameplate, with letters that do keep the same font, but they have a different texture on this one. The grille also has a slight variation compared to other Ford Broncos. You have your recovery points, your rescue hooks, fog lights integrated into this modular steel metal bumper. And obviously, your sensor system. Here you obviously have the possibility to install a winch as well, to help you in those off-road maneuvers. And obviously here you'll find very good protection for your off-road maneuvers as well. The front headlights remain largely unchanged, still featuring the same LED daytime running lights, and also the circular headlight, which is a distinctive trademark of a Bronco. Plus, you have these accessory mounting points, in case you want to hang a canoe here. These have a slightly different design on this Ford Bronco Filson. Of course, since it's made for adventure, you can definitely tie down your kayak, your canoe, whatever you can imagine for those camping adventures. Continuing with the exterior design, you're going to find very exclusive things, right? The grille, as I mentioned, has unique Bronco-specific lettering. The wheel arches are painted in the same color as the body, in this metallic copper, which looks spectacular. The mirrors are also painted, and you'll have some available colors. Some are exclusive to the Ford Bronco Filson, like Field Pilgrim Metallic, a gray, and Avalanche. Well, a range of colors that are only for this Ford Bronco Filson. And here we're going to find another of the distinctive, unique features that this Ford Bronco Filson has. You won't find this in any other Bronco, even if it seems strange to you. Not in the Ford Bronco Raptor, nor in any of its variants. The power retractable step. We have, of course, 35-inch tires, which are pretty tall. Getting in can be a bit of a challenge for some people who might have, let's say, that difficulty. And for that, Ford designed or has introduced, let's say, the possibility of having the power retractable step, which no other Bronco has. Now, these tires deserve a separate and special mention because they're pretty tall. They're 35-inch tires, yes, just like the ones on a Ford Bronco Raptor. This, of course, gives the wheels more travel here. But look at these rims, 17-inch rims, and check out the spectacular design. This is one of my favorite parts, which are the rims on this Ford Bronco Filson. Look how beautiful the design is. Share your thoughts in the comments about this combo of 35-inch tires and this rim. An important detail, this color we see here is exclusive to the special launch version for the first edition of this Ford Bronco Filson that we're looking at. It's called Iron Sands Copper Metallic, a metallic copper. This is exclusive to the first edition. You also have the special emblem on the fender and a numbered plate on the console. The Filson bags are exclusive cargo bags. Those are important details for this first edition. And now, let's see what's inside. What's special about it? In this Ford Bronco Filson, because the partnership is really interesting. But before that, if you're enjoying the video and this exclusive coverage from Seattle, give the video a like. And also, for all the Ford Bronco fans who are interested in a truck like this, if you like the video and subscribe to the channel, that sends a signal to YouTube so it can show this video to more people. So I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Plus, it's a way to support the channel. And yes, I really appreciate it. Now, let's go ahead and check out the interior. In this interior, what you'll find is a 12-inch Sync 4 screen. There it is. You have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as standard. You also have your 360-degree camera 5G connectivity and Wi-Fi. It's compatible with off-road navigation apps like ONX. Exclusive Filson. You have perforated and padded leather seats. The fabric is inspired by Filson's famous rock twill. You have a leather-wrapped dashboard. You'll also have a leather-wrapped steering wheel over there. Details in a brass-like finish. This is going to be the quietest Ford Bronco ever made. Why? Because they've worked on acoustic glass. For example, improved seals and better aerodynamic flow as well. And obviously it's going to have about 20% less wind noise compared to a regular Bronco. More comfort, more convenience. These front seats are also ventilated. The Ford Bronco Raptor didn't have that before. And the rear seats are also heated. You have an upgraded audio system, the Bang & Olufsen system. And you'll also have a mirror, a digital rear view mirror. Because, of course, rear visibility is very limited. That's why they've solved that with a digital mirror, which they call a mirror camera. Now then, what's at the heart under the hood of this Ford Bronco Filson? And normally in my videos, you know that I lift the hood to take a look at that engine, to see how easy it is to work on, how it looks, what they've put in it, if they put any covers on it. No. Well, this time, since this is a prototype, this is news, hot off the press. I didn't lose you. They don't allow anyone here at this launch event in Seattle. They haven't allowed us to lift this hood to see what's in there. But they have told us that it will have the same mechanical base as a Ford Bronco Raptor. What does that mean? Well, good news because it's a V6 Yes 3.0 liters, with a specific tuning for the Bronco Filson. When they say it's a specific tuning, what I can imagine is that in terms of power, although they haven't revealed the exact power numbers to us at the time of recording this video, I wouldn't dare say they're going to be the same as a Raptor. They could be close, but I don't think they'll be exactly the same in terms of power, horsepower, and torque. But it is the engine, the V6 3.0-liter twin-turbo from the Ford Bronco Raptor. That's what you're going to have here under this hood. Now, one very important thing is that the Ford Bronco Filson will come standard with the Sasquatch package. What does that Sasquatch package include? You're going to have electronic locking front and rear differentials. Also, Fox shocks, internal bypass that are position sensitive, 35-inch tires as I already showed you. Also, trail turn assist, the turning assistance, to reduce the turning radius off-road, and also the one-pedal drive for technical rock crawling. You get the 7 drive modes found in the Ford Bronco Raptor, known as GOAT modes, goes over any terrain. I'm reading them from here to avoid mistakes. Normal mode, Eco mode, Sport mode. Also, Slippery mode for slick surfaces. Baja mode for taking off in the desert at high speed. Off-road mode and rock roll mode for rocks. In the back, we're going to find the huge spare tire, of course, and with the Bronco Filson, which looks gorgeous here. Also, the tire cover in the same color as the body. This metallic copper. Over here, you also have your camera, because obviously you're going to need, let's say, all that peripheral vision for all the off-road maneuvers. And back here, we're going to find another really interesting feature. These bags, inspired by Filson. The apparel, accessories, and briefcase maker. Well, you can take these bags off, look, like this, and here you can store accessories. You can store other things. Other than that, the cargo space is pretty much the same as the Ford Bronco. And here you'll have, let's say, your emergency kit. But anyway, you have these distinctive features of the Ford Bronco that make it quite special. The design of the taillight, I don't know if it's because of this metallic copper color that looks so nice, but honestly, it doesn't really change aesthetically compared to a Ford Bronco Raptor or a regular Ford Bronco. Well, it's still the same, but it does stand out here in the rear. And obviously, like any good off-road ready truck, you're going to have your recovery points here on each side. It also has good towing capacity, but we haven't received those figures yet. And it has very good protection in the rear. Now, I want to tell you about the history of Filson. Who are the ones that produce, let's say, this clothing, these accessories, bags, caps, belts, well, even keychains. They gave us the opportunity to come to Seattle because this is where the Filson factory is located. And it's really impressive. I mean, there are a lot of employees working there all the time. And this is a factory that has been in the United States for over 100 years. Pay attention to this. They guarantee durability. It's one of the most important things about Filson, durability and toughness. They guarantee their products for life. I mean, I bought this jacket. Of course, they were offering us a discount, 40%, because this isn't cheap clothing, since they guarantee it for life. Since it's been around for more than 100 years, they told us that sometimes people send in Filson products for repairs that are more than 50 or 60 years old. It could be a jacket, or a chamara, as they call it in Mexico, or chaqueta in other countries. Well, it could be a sweater. It could be anything. If it's a factory issue, it's covered for life. Briefcases sometimes have a damaged clasp and are sent in. Some minor things aren't covered, included in the warranty, but these are such good, high-quality products that they guarantee them for life. And it says so right there. I mean, that's what it's about, you know, and they produce a lot of items related to this. To adventure, to outdoor adventure, with images of the landscapes we're seeing right now in Seattle. It's an incredible and impressive natural setting. Spectacular. Well, it's the kind of clothing that's very characteristic of people who do overlanding, camping, who go out in a Ford Bronco like the Filson, which they'll bring here in the future. It's that kind of gear. So the strategic alliance between Filson and Ford Bronco seemed like a perfect fit, like it was meant to be. And that's why they partnered up and made that strategic alliance, and now they're offering for the first time the most exclusive Bronco that exists, which is the one you see there. The Ford Bronco Filson. Obviously, we still don't have any pricing information. They haven't revealed that to us yet. When it's going to arrive at dealerships, orders for this Ford Bronco Filson will start being taken in the fall. That is, at the end of 2026, and it would arrive at dealers in 2027. Which other country will it go to? I still don't know that. That's not information they've revealed, but I assume that obviously it will first be available here in the United States. All right, there you have it. The Ford Bronco, not the Raptor, the Ford Bronco Filson, with a strategic partnership with the company Filson, which, as I told you, makes clothing like this. And they gave us the opportunity to enter the factory, as I showed you in some images. Well, I bought this jacket because it's Filson, just like the inspiration for this truck, the Ford Bronco Filson. So, what did you think? Go ahead, which one would you rather buy, between a Ford Bronco Raptor, knowing that it has the same engine? Although they didn't tell us at the time of this official presentation if the power is going to be exactly the same in terms of torque as well. But would you buy a Ford Bronco Raptor or this Ford Bronco Filson? This Ford Bronco Filson definitely looks gorgeous. Well, let me know in the comments. If you liked the video, I'm going to leave another one linked here that you're going to love. But anyway, I'm interested in the comment section to see what you think about this Bronco. For now, that's all. Subscribe to the channel, give it a like. I'm sending you a big hug from Seattle, Washington.